welcome to the West Quad Gymnasium here at Brooklyn College for our second game of our doubleheader on Alumni Night. I'm Jonathan Pariente alongside my broadcast partner Ivan Morabel. And Ivan, the Brooklyn College men's Bulldogs coming into this game, coming off two very excruciating tough losses at the hands of Baruch College and CSI. Baruch was their previous game. They lost 58-55 on a lot of controversial calls, some calls that didn't go their way. And one thing that Coach Baptiste talked about, particularly just before we got on here today, was about finishing.
Right. And, you can only do but so much when you have but so many players, who are eligible. And, we have talked about this, going back to last week's games and the fact that the Bulldogs team don't have the same amount of guys that they had prior to the end of 2018.
Right.
And, of course, that is what Coach Baptiste is alluding to when he talks about, not being able to finish, how he's probably accustomed to, or being able to go to a certain guy that is better at finishing.
Right.
So it's very difficult, but at the end of the day, he has to deal with what he has on the floor, and he must work with that.
Bulldogs are going to be without three players tonight. No Ben Batash, no Syed Mohasib, and no Nico Serrano. Mohasib and Serrano both out with injuries. Also not sure if Alpha Ba is going to see action tonight. Possible suspension stemming from two technical fouls. Don't know if we will see Alpha Ba tonight. Right. It's good to see Jade Spencer back on the lineup. He had been out for a little while. He is back here.
Right.
Very likely we'll see him come off the bench for the Bulldogs tonight. And definitely going to see how the men's Bulldogs will bounce back. Coach Baptiste talked about this team, and they have a grittiness, a grinded-out type of game to their offense, so they will basically just try to tire the other team out and try to outplay them, which is a great quality for this team to have, and the ability to feel like they're never out of a game.
Right.
But now, of course, without a couple of the players you mentioned, no Jordan Wright, no Anthony McLean, very possible we might not see McLean back until at least the end of this month.
Right.
So it'll be very interesting to see how the men's Bulldogs will continue going forward. And mind you, they are playing some tough games coming up. 5 days from now, they take on John Jay. And then next week right here at the Quad, they're taking on Medgar Evers.
Right. Thank you for mentioning, actually, guys
That's
like
very big game.
Jordan Wright and Anthony McLean, because I actually had a question of my own for Coach Baptiste. And, I asked him what happened to Michael Tesserero in that game against Baruch College, which, of course, they did lose. Because keep in mind, he scored 20 against Lehman, then scored 19 against CSI, which was a loss. But, when a guy performs like that, it's always a good sign.
Yeah.
But he did say that he wasn't able to adapt to the defensive style that Baruch was actually throwing to the Bulldogs. But, of course, he said that when you don't have some of your primary ball handlers, such as Wright and McLean, who are some of the guys that you did mention, Tesserero has to do so much all on his own.
Yeah, and right now, if you're Brooklyn, you're going to be taking on a City College team on the men's side that's 2-11 on the year. They have not had a great season, but they have four very, very dangerous scorers. Tyler Banks, the top scorer on this Beavers team. So there is Tyler Banks leading the way with 16 points, Mike White with 13 a game, Romello Rashad with 12, and then Isaiah Denard averaging 10. So this is going to be a dangerous four the men's Bulldogs are going to have to deal with. And without Anthony McLean and Jordan Wright, Tesserero, Noah Shai, Alir Nadrecki, they're going to have to be some of the guys. Now Jade Spencer's back. We also have Tremaine Elder now on this Bulldogs team. So the Bulldogs are going to have to rely on some of these other players to really kind of step it up for them here tonight. But right now, let's go through the starting lineups for both these teams. We'll begin with the visiting Beavers. Mike White, who I just mentioned, one of their top scorers, will be starting number 1, the 5'5 senior guard out of Northwestern High School from New York, New York. He'll wear number 1 and start at the 1. Tommy Camberis, the number 14, the 5'10 sophomore out of New Hyde Park High School from Long Island, New York. He'll wear number 14 and will be at the 2. Tyler Banks, the 6'3 junior out of Marlboro Central High School from Salt Point, New York. He'll wear number 21 and start at the 3. Daniel Pizatowski, the 6'2 freshman out of Maspeth High School from Middle Village, New York. He will start at the 4 and wear number 23. And Wills Jazalek, the 6'2 senior out of U.S. Grant High School from New York, New York, will start at the 5. For Brooklyn College, Noah Shai, the 6'1 sophomore guard out of Valley Stream North High School from Valley Stream, Long Island. He will start at the 1 and wear number 2. Michael Tesserero, the 5'7 junior out of St. Joseph's by the Sea, number 3. Michael Tesserero, he'll be starting point guard, number 2. Ori Cohen, the 6'1 junior guard out of Northport High School from Northport, Long Island, New York, wearing number 11. Nathan Josephat, the 6'1 senior guard out of Brooklyn Friends High School. He'll be wearing number 13 and start at the 4. And finally, Alir Nadrecki, the big 6'7 center out of New Dorp High School from Staten Island, New York. Bulldogs are coached by Jeffrey Jean-Baptiste in his first season on this Bulldogs team. The Beavers are being coached by Paul Dale in his second year with the Beavers. Dave Fernandez, Arnold Saunders, and Jared Jacobson will be the officials here tonight. Fernandez will be the head referee. And he is at center court and about to tip it off with Nadrecki and Tyler Banks, and the possession is won by the Beavers. And Jazalek will hand the ball off to Mike White. Mike White directing the offense. White to the right wing for Jazalek. Jazalek lost control of the ball for a moment but kept possession. Jazalek kicks it out to Mike White. White at the left wing, watched on defense there by Ori Cohen. Right wing, here's Jazalek, fires for 3. Air ball, off the side rim, no good. Tesserero gets the rebound. Tesserero to the right wing for Noah Shai. Top of the key, Tesserero. Tesserero, watched on defense there by Cambrus. Tesserero, right wing for Shai. Left wing for Tesserero. Fires a long 3, off the rim. No good, we get a whistle. Ball hit the shot clock. Turnover for Brooklyn College. It'll be Beavers ball. 19:15 to go in the first half.
I like the attempt there by Tesserero. Didn't have as many looks against Baruch, so wouldn't be surprised if he's aggressive here tonight.
Definitely, we will see that throughout this game for sure. Top of the key, this is Romello Richard, so a change to the starting lineup for the Beavers, not playing. Here's a jump shot, it's no good. Making a small change, so they're not playing Pizikowski to start the game. So my apologies, it's Romello Richard who's starting, the 6' junior guard out of Cardinal Hayes High School from New York, New York. So it will not be Pizikowski, he'll come off the bench. Meanwhile, back to the action here, 18:40 to go in the second quarter. Driving inside, shot is no good from Nadrecki, rebound by City College. This is Rashad. Rashad to Jazalek. Jazalek pivots, top of the key for Rashad. Rashad fires for 3, off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Nadrecki and hands it off to Tesserero. Tesserero crossing half court. Tesserero for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound Rashad. Coming the other way now are the Beavers. Rashad slows things down. Rashad to the right wing for Jazalek. Jazalek, watched by Tesserero, kicks it down low to Tyler Banks. Banks trying to get around a double team, takes a short jumper and a score. Good pull-up jumper from Tyler Banks, and the Beavers take a 2-0 lead early. 17:53 remaining in the first half. Top of the key is Tesserero, trying to get around Cambrus. Right wing, it's taken now by Josephat. Right wing is Nadrecki. Nadrecki, left wing, here's Ori Cohen for 3 and a score! Ori Cohen from downtown, and the Bulldogs take a quick 3-2 lead. Ori in all his glory. Bulldogs leading by 1 with 17:28 to go. Here's a long 3 from Jazalek, off the rim, no good. Nadrecki hands it off to Tesserero. Tesserero right wing. Top of the key is Tesserero. Driving inside, kicks it out. Handing it off now to Shai. Down low, Nadrecki. Layup attempt, can't put it home. Rebound taken by Tyler Banks. Handing it off to Rashad. Rashad hands it back to Mike White. White, good dribbles around Tori Cohen. White takes a pull-up jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound is kept by Tesserero. Tesserero now speeding down center court. He had Rashad right on his back. He picked his pocket and turned over. And here's Tyler Banks, layup and a score. Easy finish for Tyler Banks after Tesserero got his pocket picked by Rashad. And the Beavers go up 4-3. Tesserero crossing half court, 16:33 to go in the first. Left wing, Noah Shai. Shai out to Josephat. Josephat, top of the key for Cohen. Cohen Right wing to Tesserero. Tesserero inside to Nadrecki. Nadrecki out to Tesserero. Long three for Tess. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Tyler Banks. Down to the left wing, and bumped there was Camberis and taken away by Tesserero. Tesserero bouncing it to Josephat. Josephat driving in. Down low to Shy and a score. Beautiful down low pass by Josephat. And he finds, you know who I spy? Noah Shy. Bulldogs take a 5-4 lead.
Oh, man.
Left wing is Mike White. And the Bulldogs are going to make a sub very soon, and it's Alpha Ba coming into the game. So he will be in action. Wasn't sure if we would see him tonight, but he will be here. Tyler Banks, ball stripped away. We got a jump ball. Possession will go to the Beavers. And substitutions now coming for the Bulldogs. Here comes Alpha Ba. He will enter for Nadrecki. Timeout was called by City College. 5-4 lead for the Bulldogs with 15:34.
You know, Jonathan, you talked about Alpha Ba entering the game right now before the timeout was called. Thankfully, he is available for action tonight, but I think he would still want to be careful with trying to pick up another technical foul, because who knows what that would lead to.
Well, in the NBA, when you pick up, I believe it is when you pick up 16 technicals in the year, you automatically miss a game. I think you get suspended a game.
Yes.
That's when you pick up 16 fouls, whatever it is. So right now, with 15:34, and you're right, Alpha Ba is going to have to – Alpha Ba is going to be tested here, no doubt about it. And I want to see what he'll bring to the table here as now Alpha Ba takes the court. City College now will bring in Isaiah Denard. He will come in for the Beavers now, the 6'2 junior out of Tottenville High School from Staten Island. Here's Tesserero being watched by Mike White, left wing for Ori Cohen. Cohen trying to get around Rashad. Cohen pulls back, right wing to Josephat. Josephat, left wing to Shy. Long three, no good. Rebound is taken by City College. It's taken by Rashad. Rashad to the right wing. Top of the key now. Left wing is Jazalek. Jazalek to Tyler Banks. Long three attempt by Mike White, no good. Rebound is taken by Shy. Got around a little bump and hands it off to Tesserero. Tesserero, left corner. Cohen for three. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Jazalek. Under 15 minutes to play in the first half. 5-4 Brooklyn. Left wing is Jazalek. Jazalek fires for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Noah Shy. Shy handing it off to Tesserero. Tesserero crossing half court. Tesserero, left wing for Ori Cohen. Bouncing a pass to Alpha Ba. Had it stripped, taken by Rashad. And here comes the Beavers. Rashad speeding it down. Down to Parks. Offensive foul is called against the Beavers. Basket will not count. We'll check the foul. It's on Rashad. He picks up his first.
Nice way by Noah Shy to draw the charge. But, you know, the one thing that does stand out to me right now between both teams, not just the Bulldogs but also the Beavers, a lot of three-point shots, but nothing is landing for either team.
Yeah, right now it's been a little bit of a slow start to put a ball into the hoop for both teams. See if that will change. Now Noah Shy has possession. He's watched by Romello Rashad. Trying to make a move is Shy. Kicks it out to Tesserero. He fires for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Alpha Ba. Ba almost lost possession there. Ba tries to get a jump shot. It's no good. Rebound taken by Tyler Banks. And coming the other way will be the Beavers. It's White. Right wing to Rashad. Rashad had it stripped out of his hands and will be turned over. Brooklyn ball. 13:44 remaining in the first half.
Nice defense by Josephat there. What a way to tip that ball out of bounds, but it ended up being off the Beavers.
No worries there as Brooklyn will take possession. Crossing half court with it now is Tesserero. Right wing. Tesserero driving in. Shot is no good, but fouled on the shot. We'll check the foul. It'll be the second on the Beavers. First foul will be called on Mike White. Bulldogs will inbound. Ori Cohen hands it off to Shy. Now at the right wing is Tesserero. Tesserero throws the left wing for Ori Cohen. Almost lost it. Tesserero trying to get off Tyler White to get Mike White off of him. Tesserero slowing things down. 8 seconds to shoot for Brooklyn. Tesserero gets it into Bond. Had the ball stripped away. Jazalek fires it down to Mike White. Top of the key, Jazalek. Left wing for Rashad. Rashad redirecting the offense again. Left wing, Rashad. Top of the key, Jazalek. Jazalek to the right wing for Mike White. Jazalek inside the Banks, blocked by Bob. Here comes Noah Shy. Shy had it stripped for a moment. Noah Shy recalling out a play. Shy drives in, layup is off the rim, no good. Shy gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Alpha Ba. Ba driving into the hoop and a score. Alpha Ba, the alpha male, with a beautiful finish, and the Bulldogs take a 7-4 lead. Down low, left wing, this is Tyler Banks, losing it to Ba. Ba, long cross court to Ori Cohen. Cohen drives. Oh, what a beautiful behind-the-back layup by Ori Cohen. And the Bulldogs take a 9-4 lead. Timeout, full timeout for City College.
Nice play on both ends. Not just, that fancy layup there by Ori Cohen, but also on the defensive end. The Bulldogs forced the double team, were able to get the turnover. Quick, fast break point for them.
And that's how you have to score against teams like these. You make the turnover, get the fast break. So the Bulldogs have a 9-4 lead with 12:15 remaining in the first quarter. Very good physical play from both of these teams early. And, you like to see the refs letting them play. You're letting things go, let the teams really work. You let the game dictate the action here.
Right. And, with 12:15 left here in the first half, we're a few minutes into this ball game, but by the looks of it, Jonathan, I got to be honest, we might be in for a very low-scoring game.
We will definitely see if that plays out, Ivan, and we'll definitely see how the men's Bulldogs will respond here coming off the timeout. It's alumni night here at the West Quad Gymnasium, and several alums from Brooklyn College, from City College, or from any CUNY team throughout are gathered here at the Quad tonight. One of whom, of course, is on the men's Bulldogs team. That's William Holly, a former York College Cardinal, had a tremendous playing career as a player, and had many great matches, particularly against Brooklyn College. 12:15 remaining in the first half, and it's going to be possession to City College as they will take possession crossing half court. Top of the key, this is Mike White. White trying to look for some space. White throws it down to the left wing. This is for Daniel Pizatowski, who's checked into the game for the Beavers. Top of the key, this is Rashad. Romello Rashad out to Banks. Back out goes to Denard. Top of the key to Rashad, right wing Denard. Denard, spin around shot, taken away. Bulldogs Bulldogs forced the turnover, now it's taken to Tesserero from Cohen. Now Shy at the right wing. Shy drives in, down to Alpha Ba. Reverse layup and a score. Beautiful pass, good penetration down low by Alpha Ba, and the Bulldogs take an 11-4 lead.
I love the moves there by Alpha Ba. He looked over his shoulder, wasn't able to get it that way, looked the other way, and there it was.
Alpha Ba just has tremendous athleticism for a guy his size, really tremendous. White with a jump shot off the side rim, no good. Rebound, Noah Shy. Bulldogs trying to break fast. Shy down to Tesserero, left wing. Now kicks it out to Jade Spencer. Shot is up, it's no good. And it'll be possession to the Beavers. So Jade Spencer checked into the game. He replaced Nathan Josephat. Top of the key, this is Rashad. Now to White. Top of the key, Rashad. Rashad watched by Tesserero. 10:46 to go, 11-4 Bulldogs. Pizatowski is whistled for a travel. 10:43 remaining. It'll be Brooklyn ball. Here comes Tesserero. Tesserero, top of the key. Tesserero to the right wing for Ori Cohen. Top of the key, Tesserero. Left wing for Alpha Ba. Top of the key, Tesserero. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Tesserero kicks it out to Shy. Shy drives in. 3 seconds to shoot. Alpha Ba with a back hook and couldn't get it home. Rebound City College. 10:10 to go in the first. Mike White, left wing. Right wing to Rashad. Far right corner for Denard. Top of the key, Rashad. Rashad to Denard, right wing. Back up to Rashad, left wing White. White with 13 seconds to shoot. White to Denard. White will fire for three. Air ball, no good. Rebound taken by Shy to Tesserero. Tesserero, down low to Ba, and a score!
Wow.
Alley-oop pass to Alpha Ba, and the Bulldogs take a 13-4 lead.
Nice look by Tesserero and nice finish by Alpha Ba.
And Alpha Ba really taking over this game. 6 points for Ba with 9:25 remaining. Bulldogs ahead by 9 points, 13-4. Ball was almost tipped off the hands of Banks. Kept alive, though. Banks watched by Tesserero. Banks driving in, layup, and a score. Around 2 players on the Bulldogs. Good defense, but Banks was able to bury it home. 13-6, Brooklyn ahead with 9:05 remaining. Tesserero take his time slowly up the court. Right wing to Ori Cohen. Top of the key to Shy. Left wing Tesserero. Tesserero. Top of the key to Cohen. Cohen fires for 3. Air ball. Rebound by Jade Spencer. Kicks it down low, and Cohen, couldn't finish, but Alpha Ba tried to put it home. He could not. Tesserero got the rebound. Back out to Noah Shy. Top of the key for Tesserero, and Tesserero will wisely take time off the clock and reset. Tesserero left wing. Kicks it down low to the left corner for Cohen. Top of the key, Shy. Right wing for Jade Spencer, and Jade is called for a travel. Substitutions coming in now for the Beavers. Romello Rashad and Mike White will sit down, and in for the Beavers will come Camberis, and back in will come Jazalek. Camberis will hand it off to Jazalek. Jazalek crossing half court. Jazalek, right wing. Top of the key for Camberis. Left wing it goes to Denard. Top of the Camberis. Right wing Jazalek. Jazalek fires for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, but it deflected right back to Camberis. Right wing Jazalek. Jazalek inside to Denard. Blocked. Good block by Alpha Ba. Bulldogs will take possession. It's Tesserero taking it now. Tesserero. Right wing to Shy. Shy tried to get it through a double team, but somehow was able to get back possession. Left wing to Ori Cohen. Fires for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Pizatowski. Hands it off now to Denard. Denard. Right wing. Here's Jazalek firing for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound. Stolen back and kept alive by Tyler Banks.
Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't a jump ball there.
Wow, words exactly there, Ivan. Long 3 attempt and a score by Camberis. And with that, timeout by Brooklyn College. Bulldogs lead 13-9 with 7:17 left to play in the first half.
Despite the Beavers actually making that attempt on that possession there, I got to give credit to the Bulldogs' defense. They're not allowing the Beavers to do whatever it is that they want to do. Yet alone, we've seen that City College isn't well from shooting from beyond the arc, and they're giving the Beavers a difficult time trying to find their way into the basket, into the paint, underneath the basket to find an easy point. But, of course, credit to the Bulldogs on their defense.
Absolutely, Ivan. And right now, as the Bulldogs are kind of talking things over, and my apologies there. Overall, though, it's only a 13-9 game, so this is a very low-scoring
Right.
game. And really just it's been a matter of the shots are just not falling tonight for either team. It's been a lot of clanks off the rim, bricks, whatever you want to call it. And really, I think it's going to come down to, as this game progresses, if it keeps up, who's going to get a couple of the big baskets at the pivotal time of the game. That's going to determine this one tonight.
Right. And both teams, the shots that they have been able to get up aren't bad looks, Many of them have been wide open. In fact, CCNY actually, opponents are averaging 51% from the field. So
wow.
It's unfortunate that the Bulldogs haven't been able to land more of their shots here tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This Beavers team, as I'm looking at the numbers here, they give up 88.5 a game. So we'll see if Brooklyn can get things going. Josephat is back in for Brooklyn. Far right corner, this is Ori Cohen. Now the right wing for Josephat. A kick ball was called against the Beavers. It will stay Brooklyn ball with 20 seconds to shoot. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Cohen will inbound it from behind the Bulldogs basket. Long inbound, top of the key goes to Tesserero. Tesserero, right wing to Ori Cohen. Top of the key, Tesserero. Tesserero Flips it inside to the right elbow to the foul line for Shy. Now a long three and a score from Ori Cohen. So the Bulldogs answer right back with a three of their own as Ori Cohen gives the Bulldogs a 16-9 lead. 6:40 to go in the first half. That's 5 points now for Ori Cohen. Here's Pizatowski, fires a long shot, no good. Rebound Tesserero, and he brings it up past half court. Tesserero, left wing, top of the key for Tesserero. Far right corner, right wing for Ori Cohen. Cohen drives in, tries to get it inside to Jade Spencer, and he lost it. Rebound by taken away by the Beavers. Top of the key, Jazalek, right wing for Mike White, for Denard, Jump shot by Tyler Banks and a score from the right post.
You could tell Tyler Banks loves that mid-range jumper.
Yeah. Great shot by Banks, and the Bulldogs' lead is now 16-11 with under 6 minutes to play in the first. Top of the key, this is Tesserero. Tesserero, right wing, long three for Cohen, and a score! Ori Cohen with another big three, and the Bulldogs take a 19-11 lead.
He's feeling it. Continue to feed the hot hand.
Bulldogs leading 19-11 with 5:40 to go. Here's Pizatowski, top of the key, Jazalek. Jazalek fires for three, and he scores. Right back was Wills Jazalek, and the Beavers trail 19-14. Brooklyn now will come back the other way, 5:25 remaining. Right wing pass, it goes down low to Ori Cohen, top of the key for Tesserero. Tesserero to the left wing for Josephat, top of the key, Tesserero. Down low to Corwin. He fires for three. In and out. No good. Almost got a third one in a row. Left wing Tesserero. Down low to Spencer and scores. Beautiful down low pass. The Beavers just got jaded. And the Beavers take a 7-point lead. Bulldogs lead 31-14. Right wing. Here's a jump pass and a score from Tyler Banks.
Yeah.
And this is what Banks can do. This is why he leads with 16 points per game.
I said it. We've seen him actually take, a couple mid-range jumpers before that one. And there it is yet again.
Banks already with 10 points. 4:34 to go in the first. Left wing. Josephat thought about a three, didn't take it. Takes a jump shot instead. Air ball. Rebound Tyler Banks will hand it off to Denard. 4:23 remaining. Brooklyn College leading 21-16. Left wing, this is Denard. Long pass to the left for Cambrus. Right wing for Jazalek. Inside to Banks. Banks trying to get around a double team. Pizatowski kicks it back out. And the ball's stolen. Tesserero has a 2-on-0 break. Tesserero, he puts it on and a score. Tesserero El Guerrero. And the Bulldogs take a 7-point lead. 23-16 with under 4 minutes. Jazalek fires for three. Off the rim, no good. Off the side, no good. Tesserero will take it. Tesserero crossing half court. Tesserero kicks it out to Shy. Shy drives and can't put it home. Shy gets his own rebound. He still can't tip it in, and it's taken back by the Beavers. Denard drives in. Denard tripped up, and a traveling violation is called against the Beavers. Bulldogs will make a sub. David Melman is going to come into the game, replacing Jade Spencer. Substitutions coming in for the Beavers now as Mike White re-enters the game. Also going to the bench will be Pizatowski. Also going to the bench will be Cambrus and Jazalek. You know what's actually very impressive so far to this game, Ivan?
What is that?
3:20 to go. Shot is up, and it is – the Bulldogs don't have a foul yet in this quarter with 3:14 to go.
So might have jinxed it.
Well, we'll see. Top of the key, this is Mike White. White will hand it off to the right wing for Isaiah Denard. Denard, right wing, watched on defense by Ori Cohen. Denard, Bulldogs trying to dive on it. We get a whistle, and we get a jump ball call. So, again, no foul, 2:57 to go. Possession will sit with the Beavers. So now in for the Beavers, Romello Rashad, Mike White, and Terrell Trim have come into the game for the Beavers. Terrell Trim, a 5'10 freshman out of Pathways High School from Springfield Gardens, Queens. Here comes Trim, and he's tripped up, and that will be the first foul called against the Bulldogs with 2:53 left.
And you can tell that
got called.
You can tell that's exactly what he was looking to do. I mean, he just came into the ball game, and the first thing that he does is what? Attack the basket.
Terrell Trim, a very impressive speedster for this York team. Now it's going to be Denard. Left wing, now it's Trim. Trim. Stolen. Tesserero gets around Trim. And he got it around 2. Cohen with the score. Beautiful passing. Tesserero getting around, zigging and zagging around. And finally found Ori Cohen. And the Bulldogs go up 25-16. Ori Cohen with 13 points. 2.5 to play in the first. Top of the key is Mike White. Left wing for Trim. Trim fires for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound kept alive by Rashad. Banks tries to get around. He traveled. 2:21 remaining as Tyler Banks traveled. Bulldogs will take possession. It's Noah Shy. Inbounding it to Tesserero. Now back to Shy. Shy crossing half court. Shy trying to get around Terrell Trim. Shy looking for space. Tries to get around Trim. Shy driving. Kicks it out to the far corner. It's taken by Josephat. Left wing. Cohen for 3. In and out. No good. But the rebound was kept alive by Josephat. Right wing to Shy. Shy fires for 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound taken back by Rashad. 1:47 to go. Bulldogs leading by 9. White kicks it out to the far corner. Slowing it down is Isaiah Denard. Shot and a score. Easy put in by Mike White. And the Beavers now trail 25-19.
That was about time, Jonathan, because I was just about to say, other than Tyler Banks, it didn't look like anyone else could score for City College.
The top of the key, Tesserero. Right wing, it goes to Josephat. Tesserero will fire for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound kept alive by Tesserero. Melman to Tesserero. Kicks it down low. Finds the open man and a score by Noah Shy. And the Bulldogs go back up 27-19. Top of the key, this is Romello Rashad. 1:06 to go in the first half. Bulldogs leading 27-19. Top of the key, this is Rashad. Right wing, long 3 attempt by Denard and a score. And Isaiah Denard now with a second 3 in a row for the Beavers now as they trail 27-22. 50 seconds to go in the first half. Bulldogs trying to finish strong. Here's a long 3 and a score. Put home by Nathan Josephat. And Josephat pulls a cat out of the hat with that one, and the Bulldogs go up by 8.
It's raining here in the West Quad right now.
And here comes Shy off the steal. Bulldogs can hold for the final shot. And Rashad was right there on him. He bumped him from behind, and Rashad's going to get called for that. Bulldogs will inbound with 24.2 seconds. Shot clock is turned off. Third foul against the Beavers, and that's the second foul now on Romello Rashad. Shy will inbound, looks for some space. He'll give it off to Melman. 22 seconds to go. Kicks it out to the top for Shy. Shy will reset the offense. Time ticking off the clock, 15 seconds. At the top of the key is Shy. Shy looking for space, 7 seconds. Shy tried to get the pass and threw it away. Turnover by the Beavers. White draws in. Shot attempt is no good. Ori Cohen will fire for 3 if it counts.
Ooh.
Almost had it. That would have blown the roof off this place if that hit.
So close, but despite not making that, he had a great first half.
Yeah, he did. Ori Cohen with 13 points. And at the end of the first half, the Brooklyn College Bulldogs lead the Beavers 30-22. And you know what? You gotta like the starter for the Bulldogs. A good effort, a good way to begin the game. This was really a good gritty battle. A lot of shots weren't really falling early on, but the Bulldogs still found a way to get some clutch baskets as the end of the half came. Ori Cohen, 13 points. Noah Shy got some big baskets. Alpha Boz kicked off the game with 6 points. So you're really seeing different contributions from this men's Bulldogs team, and it's working right now.
Right, and for the shots that weren't falling early in the first half, I did mention that we might be in for a very low-scoring ball game. However, both teams turned it up just a notch as we got closer to the very end of the first half and showed us otherwise. So I'm wondering, are we going to see more of what we saw at the very beginning of the first half or more of what we saw at the ending of the first half?
Well, that'll be a very interesting question to see there, Ivan. We'll see if the Bulldogs can they keep the momentum going into the second half. Now, this is a point that was always brought up by Coach Baptiste, finishing games. That's what did the Bulldogs in their last 2. They need to finish this game against a 2-11 Beavers team. We'll see if they can do that in the second half.
Right, that's going to be very important. And, you know, it's a good sign that someone like Jade Spencer is back. because that's exactly what he does, play with his back to the basket. And if Coach Baptiste is looking for someone to do just that, Spencer could definitely be that guy here in the second half.
It's a very good all-around team, no doubt about it. Can you imagine when this team gets, if they get Jordan Wright and Anthony McLean back?
Oh, man.
Do you know how big that makes this Bulldogs team? It's incredible.
I'm sure Tesserero would be able to, relax a bit more, if you'd like to put it that way. But, of course, when you don't have guys such as Anthony McLean and Jordan Wright, spectacular players. Again, as I mentioned during the pregame show, you can only do but so much. But credit to the Bulldogs, they're playing well here tonight. But, of course, they have to know how to finish, and we have yet another half.
Well, we will definitely see how the Bulldogs will come out. Definitely curious to see what will happen. But right now, as we will take a little break, we'll step aside for a few minutes. When we come back, we will get the stats. We will hope to get an interview with assistant coach Albert Barbosa and give us his thoughts on the first half. But right now, we'll take a little break on YouTube.com, your home for everything Brooklyn. Barbosa join us. No problem. Okay. All right, and we are back to Brooklyn College Bulldogs basketball on YouTube.com, your home for everything Brooklyn. I'm joined right now by the assistant coach of the men's Bulldogs, Albert Barbosa. And Coach, a very good first half. A lot of shots weren't falling early, but towards the end, Ori Cohen and the rest of the team started to find a way to put some balls into the basket, and you guys are up by 8 points.
Well, good thing that Ori was making a shot, because this game probably could have been tied right now. So, we just, I don't know, looked like we're a little bit off focus, but maybe a little bit of intensity wasn't as hard that we usually played, especially the last 2 or 3 games.
You recently got Jade Spencer back on the team, and I could tell how different this team plays when Jade Spencer's on the court as well. They seem to have a little different energy, and he's an extra guy on defense there, and it's played a big role. You guys are up 8 points right now. Alpha Boz had a nice game to start. Talking about how big a difference presence is on this team.
With Jade, with his energy and his athleticism, that gives us an opportunity to play a little bit more out, and be a little bit more aggressive defensively. Just with his third year, so his athleticism and in his basketball experience.
And finally, what do you guys need to do in the second half? Do you feel like the shots will start to really fall in the second half for Brooklyn, or going to have to play a little more of a defensive battle
hopefully
here?
our alarm clock went off by now. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Once we're able to wake up and start, doing what we've been doing consistently well the last few games, we should be we should be fine. But it all comes down to us just waking up.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're going to get Ivan back onto the microphone with us. And So, Ivan, some very good words by Coach Barbosa about finishing the game. That's very important. And he basically just said, we got to wake up.
Right.
That was the key words from Coach Barbosa. And he basically said if Ori Cohen didn't go off, this game could have been tied. And it certainly doesn't feel like that to you. If Ori Cohen didn't make those baskets, where would the Bulldogs be right now?
No, you're right. For a couple minutes there, or not even minutes. I mean, he did that perhaps less than minutes. There were some shots where Ori Cohen actually had some wide open looks. They weren't falling. Then he also had this other stretch where they did start to fall, and I believe he had made 2 in a row.
Yeah.
He attempted a third one that was in and out, but unfortunately didn't fall. Yeah. But speaking of waking up, I believe if the Bulldogs can somehow carry the momentum that they ended the first half with, that's waking up to me, Jonathan.
Absolutely. And we just now have been given the stats just before we took our break. The Bulldogs are 13 of 37 from the field, so about 35%, which isn't bad. City College is 9 of 26. Both sides have taken about 15 free throws each, three-pointers each. Bulldogs 4 of 16, City 4 of 15. Neither side's gone to the free throw line yet. We hardly had any fouls in the first half at all. Bulldogs have 23 rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds, which is very good by 3 times the number of what City has with 3. Bulldogs only have 6 turnovers, so you like the way the Bulldogs have been taking care of the basketball. 12 turnovers for City College. So, and the Bulldogs have 12 assists. So you're seeing the good out of the Bulldogs right now. They're playing team basketball. They have a good lead. Now it's just a key of, can they do it for 20 more minutes?
Right, and I believe they can. Both teams, I don't want to say it was just the Bulldogs got off to a rough start, but so did the Beavers.
Yes.
And, credit to the Bulldogs for actually maintaining the lead that they had early in the first half because of the great defense that they played. You talk about the plays that Tesserero actually made on the defensive end that led to easy, fast break points for the Bulldogs. So I'd like to see a lot more of that and also, just keep everything the way you had it going in the very end of the first half in the second half, and I don't see why they can't be victorious.
We shall see if the Bulldogs will come out with that. Finishing is going to be the big factor in the second half. Can the Bulldogs play a full 20 minutes and pick up their 9th win of the year? They had a couple of rough losses over the past during the week. Rough loss to CSI here at home, and then they had a rough loss at the Arc Arena to Baruch. And fans, of course, reminder, our next broadcast will be on January 16th at the Doghouse at John Jay College. That game will be heard live on Spreaker.com, your home for live Bulldog sports. The Bulldogs will then come back here to the West Quad for our next YouTube broadcast against the Medgar Evers College Cougars in the Battle of Bedford Avenue. And we will see how the Bulldogs where the Bulldogs will be coming into, I think, the Medgar Evers game. That's going to be a big match if you're Brooklyn.
Of course.
But right now, we are back to the action. Both teams are back on the court. Bulldogs are going to stick with Tesserero, Noah Shai, Ori Cohen. Alpha Ba is going to be starting the second half along with David Melman. So the Bulldogs are going to change it up a little bit to start the second. And here we go. Alpha Ba at the left post. Turnaround jumper. Alpha Ba tried to get that shot off, and it's no good. Rebound taken by the Beavers. And here comes Jazalek the other way. Jazalek over to Mike White. Mike White kicks it out to the left wing for Jazalek. Inside Tyler Banks. Jump shot and a score. Easy put-in shot for Tyler Banks. 12 points now, and the Bulldogs trail 30-24.
During the first half, I talked a lot about Tyler Banks going to that mid-range jumper, and here he is yet again in the second half, going right back to that mid-range shot.
Melman, top of the key, kicks it out to Tesserero, left wing. Far left corner, this is Noah Shai. Shai backs up with 9 seconds to shoot. Shai, left wing. Shai with 5 seconds. Right wing Tesserero. He's going to take a long three. In and out, no good. Rebound kept alive by Ori Cohen. Out to Tesserero. Float jumper. Shot is off the rim, no good. Tesserero got his own rebound. Kicks it out to Noah Shai. He fires for 3. That shot is no good. Ball deflects out of bounds. It will stay Bulldogs ball with 18:50 remaining in the second half.
You look at the field goals attempted and the field goals made for Tesserero. He's 1 for 8 now. But the stat sheet doesn't show how important he is on both sides of the floor.
Right.
Dishing the ball out to his teammates, being aggressive on the defensive end. And that's something that Coach Baptiste spoke about prior to tonight's ball game.
Absolutely, and you need to continue that momentum if you're Brooklyn. You need to have guys that can continue to spread the ball and keep the offense moving. Ori Cohen will inbound it to Shai. Now it's Tesserero. Tesserero backs up, looks for space. Tesserero down low to Melman. Melman with a hook shot, counted, and a foul. Oh, beautiful finish with the hook by David Melman. The Melman with a special delivery. And the Bulldogs take a 32-24 lead. Foul will go against Jazalek. That'll be his first. And Melman will take a and one shot. Bulldogs lead 32-24.
First free throw of the night for both teams.
Yeah, can you
What
believe it?
it?
Free throw is no good from Melman, and it's going to be Beaver ball. Here comes Jazalek crossing half court. Jazalek to the left wing for Pizatowski. Right wing White. Far right corner, a long three, and it's no good from Cambrus, and it's taken back by Brooklyn. Here comes Tesserero. Tesserero, left wing Shai. Shai with a wide open three, and a score! Noah Shai from downtown, and the Bulldogs go up 35-24. Crossing half court, now at the top of the key, this is Mike White. Kicking it out to Pizatowski. Here's a jump shot, and it's off the side of the rim, no good. Ori Cohen will rebound. It's taken by Tesserero. Kicks it to Shai, left wing. Shai back to Tesserero, back to Shai. Down low to the left for Alpha Ba. Ba drives in. Layup is no good. Rebound by Melman. Tried to save it. Melman, I don't know how Melman even saved that. He juggled it in his hand as he was falling down. Unfortunately, it will be city ball, but you like the effort from Melman to get down and go after that loose ball.
Right, he was rolling all over the ground, trying to get his hands on that ball, but overall, nice effort by Melman.
You love that. I tell you, not many 6'5" guys can do that.
Right.
Very few have the ability to do that. But back we are to the action. Here's a long three attempt. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Alpha Ba. Shot was from Cambrus. Here comes Tesserero, top of the key. Kicking it down low to Ba. Ba with a layup, scores. Beautiful turnaround shot for Alpha Ba. And the Bulldogs go up 37-24. At the top of the key now, this is Brooklyn College playing back on defense with White. Right wing, this is taken now by Jazalek. Far left corner, down low to Tyler Banks. Banks gets around the double team, deflect the ball out of bounds. It will stay city ball.
Wow, Jonathan, you mentioned earlier that the referees aren't blowing their whistles for anything, and you are right. I'm not saying that was a foul on Brooklyn College, but boy, did Tyler Banks get roughed up down low.
Yeah. Top of the key, this is taken by Denard. Denard to White. White with 6 seconds. Jazalek will take a long three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Oh, and Melman got whacked to the floor.
Wow.
Melman's okay. That was Denard, and he delivered a shot to Melman. He's all right, thank goodness. That's the second foul against the Beavers. Brooklyn will take possession. And here comes Tesserero, right wing. Hands it off to Shai. Top of the key to Melman. Melman hands it off to Tesserero. Tesserero to Shai. Shai kicks it out. Takes a jump shot and a score. Beautiful turnaround and the ability to create his own shot for Noah Shai. Bulldogs go up 39-24 with 16:23 to go in the game. Romello Rashad to the right wing for Denard. Top of the key, Rashad. Rashad, left wing, White. White fires for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound kept alive by Banks. Banks tries to get around the double team. Pitches it to Jazalek. Out to Denard. Denard right wing. Denard tries to make a move. He ran right into Melman. And Melman with one hand delivered it the other way. This is some athleticism by Melman. Tried to get it to Shai, but it went off his hands out of bounds. And it's Beaver ball.
I like what Melman did there to actually get possession of the ball. So he gets the ball, and he maintained it by sort of putting the ball behind his back to hide it.
Almost reminds me of Bob Cousy a little bit, known for he was the first master of the no-look pass. My goodness. 15:50 to go. It's Beaver ball. Top of the key. This is number one, Mike White, right wing to Jazalek. Top of the key is White. White will take a long three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Melman. Melman hands it off to Tesserero. Tesserero, right wing to Cohen. Fires for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Alpha Ba. Kicks it out to Shai. Right wing, Tesserero. Tesserero to Shai. Shai back to Melman. Melman to Tesserero. Tesserero got bumped a little bit. No call. Down low to Melman. Layup, scores. Beautiful pass to Melman. And the Bulldogs go up 41-24. I'll tell you, David Melman is contributing nicely for the Bulldogs to start this half.
Hey, I talked about how well the Bulldogs played at the very end of the first half. And I did mention that I wanted to see them come out with that same energy here in the second half. And boy, are they. This was just an 8-point game at the half. Now the Bulldogs are up by 17.
On an 11-2 run. That is tremendous for this Brooklyn College team. And you like to hope that the momentum can keep going the Bulldogs' way. As right now, both teams talking things over with 15:08 remaining. Bulldogs are up 41-24.
we see the Beavers taking a lot of jump shots, and again, looks very much like the way the first half started for both teams. But, you know, outside of Tyler Banks, it just looks like no one else can score for this City College team tonight.
And right now, as we as we're back 41-24, Bulldogs still leading by 17 points. 20s, both teams will come back onto the court. Bulldogs are going to keep their starting 5 back. City College is making no changes yet, and we're back to the action. My apologies for the little judgment. Thought we had a little technical issue, but it's been resolved. And we're back to the action here as it's taken by Tyler Banks. Banks, good defense being played by Noah Shy. Out to Mike White. White now kicks it out to the right wing for Denard. Denard to Rashad. Rashad drives in, gets around a double team, but a foul is called. It will be against Brooklyn. So the Bulldogs almost went just over 5 minutes to start that quarter without a foul, which is pretty good. The foul is going to be against Melman. That will be his second. And going to the free throw line for the first time for City College in the game will be Rashad. First free throw's up, and it is good. So 1 of 1. Bulldogs lead 41-25. 14:49 remaining in the game. Second free throw is up, and it is good. Rashad makes 2 in a row. Bulldogs will take possession. Tesserero will throw it into Melman. Melman makes a move, kicks out to the left wing for Shy. Shy all alone. Can't put the layup in, but Melman right there on a score. And David Melman is now beginning to impose his will. That's 6 points for Melman. Bulldogs lead 43-26. Right wing, this is taken now by Banks. Banks kicking it out to Jazalek. Jazalek. Long pass to White, almost threw it away. Right wing to Denard. Denard back to back to White. Back to Denard, back to White. Left wing Jazalek. He fires for 3 and a score.
Ooh.
Good shot by Jazalek. And the Beavers trail 43-29.
For a second, it looked like his teammates weren't going to find him. He was open there for quite some time.
They finally did, and now the Beavers trail by 14 points. It's 43-29 with under 14 minutes to play. Tesserero trying to get around the defense of Rashad. Rashad got bumped into there by Melman. Good screen. Down low to Ba. Layup, no good. A jump ball is called. Possession will go to City College. 13:38 remaining. Brooklyn College up 43-29. And bringing the ball up now slowly is City College. This is being taken by Mike White. Right wing it goes to Rashad. Long cross-court pass to Jazalek. Getting around Cohen. Top of the key goes Denard. Denard to Rashad. Rashad right wing back to Denard. Denard right corner moves inside. Denard with a shot. No good. Foul is called. It will go against the Bulldogs, who now have picked up twice as many fouls as they had in the entire first half.
It's
That's
a
their
good
second
thing.
Foul.
It's a good thing that the Beavers are actually trying to find other ways than settling for jump shots to put some more points on the scoreboard for themselves.
Absolutely. Noah Shy gets called for the foul. That's going to be his first. And Denard will go to the line for 2 shots. First free throw from Denard is up. And it's no good. First missed free throw of the game for the Beavers. It's still 43-29. 13:20 to go. Second free throw for Denard coming. Shot is up. And Denard makes that one. Bulldogs lead 43-30. As Melman will hand it off to Shy. Now to Tesserero. Back to Shy. Shy kicks it to the left corner for Cohen. Cohen fires for 3. Off the rim, no good. And again, Melman right there, just could not put it in this time. Rebound taken by the Beavers. Rashad, right wing to Denard. Denard almost had his pocket pick, but kept the possession. Out to the top of the key, it goes to Mike White. White, top of the key. White kicks it out to Banks. Banks gets around the double team. Banks with a jumper, no good. Foul is called. And 2 free throws are going to come for Banks as the Bulldogs pick up their 3rd foul.
I love how Noah Shy and Alpha Ba didn't allow Tyler Banks to take the shot that he's been taking for most of tonight's ball game.
2 free throws coming for Banks. First foul against Alpha Ba. First shot is up, and it's good. Beavers trail now by 12. Nathan Josephat comes in. He'll replace Alpha Ba. Second free throw is up, and it is good. 43-32. Bulldogs now lead by 11. And now the Beavers are playing a bit of a full court pressure. Bulldogs trying to break through it. Shy just broke through that double team. Wow, my goodness. Cohen kicks it out to Shy. Shy, top of the key. 10 seconds to shoot for Brooklyn. Shy trying to look for some space. And he lost the ball, taken away by Denard. Denard hands it off to White. To Jazalek now. Far left corner for Rashad. Rashad to Denard, fires a jump shot. It's no good. Rebound by Tesserero. Tesserero kicks it to Shy. Shy all alone down low. Count it! And a foul! What a finish by Noah Shy. And he'll go to the line for an and one shot. That's the third foul. Denard picks up his second foul. That's the third team foul against the Beavers.
What a way for Noah Shy to redeem himself.
Really is.
Previous possession, he loses the ball, costs his teammates some points there, but
comes right back.
Yeah.
Just love that. Free throw is up and good from Shy. Bulldogs lead is back to 14, 46-32 with 12:08 to go. City College will take possession once more. It's White. Down low to Banks. Banks getting around a double team. Somehow got around Melman and scored. And Tyler Banks now with 16 points. Bulldogs lead 46-34 as Josephat will hand it off to Shy. Shy kicks it down to Josephat. Josephat kicks to the far left corner for Tesserero. Back up top to Josephat. He fires for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is taken back by the Beavers. Here comes Rashad. Now out to White. White thought about a three. Denard thought about a three, didn't take it. Block from behind. And no call. Tesserero with a nice dribble around. Takes a jumper and scores. Beautiful finish by Tesserero. And the Bulldogs take advantage of the turnover and go up 48-34.
That might have been Tessero's first basket of the night.
It is. Bulldogs up 14. Jazalek almost lost possession. Kicks it out to the left wing for Denard. Denard out to Rashad. Here's Banks with a jump shot and a score. Beautiful finish by Tyler Banks. Just an incredible touch on that shot.
I mean, he loves that. Oh, my gosh.
Tyler Banks with 18 points. And we get a traveling violation called on Josephat. No offensive foul, but it's still Beavers ball nonetheless with 10:49 remaining.
I watched Tyler Banks on the offensive end, and he knows where exactly to be in order for that shot to land. It's almost like an instant replay.
Absolutely. Top of the key, right wing to White. White watched by Tesserero. Here's a long three from Jazalek. It's no good. Rebound Tesserero, and the Bulldogs take possession back the other way. Here comes overthrown. It was off the hands of Jazalek. That was intended for Noah Shy. It will stay Bulldogs ball with 10:34 remaining. Timeout has been called by Brooklyn. It will be a 30-second charge timeout. With 10:34 left, Bulldogs lead 48-36. So things have Ivan gotten a little bit of a slow pace to the second half. We haven't really seen either team kind of go on a run really yet. Bulldogs went on one. They went on an 11-2 run to start. But now things have kind of cooled off a little bit since.
Right, and credit to the Bulldogs. You know, they saw how close City College was close to them at the end of the first half, and they said, you know what, we haven't played well in crunch time. We know that we have to know how to close games, and still plenty of time left for City College to get right back into this ball game. But again, Bulldogs not allowing the Beavers to get back into this ball game.
Absolutely, Ivan. And now we'll see if the Bulldogs, can they finish? 10:34 to go. Right wing, left wing, this is Tesserero. Gets it down to Alpha Ba. Layup, count it, and a foul. Good finish by Alpha Ba.
Oh, no, that's Jade Spencer.
Oh, Spencer got the finish,
Right,
me. Oh,
and
my
one for Spencer.
So Spencer will get the bucket, and he'll go to the line for an and one shot. We'll check the foul. So Jade Spencer's checked back into the game for Brooklyn. So Melman takes a seat. Spencer's free throw is good. Bulldogs now go up 51-36 with 10:28 to go. Here comes Denard. Here comes White crossing the half-court line. White at the right wing. White drives in, kicks it to the left wing, and stolen by Ori Cohen. Cohen will pass it down to Jade Spencer. Couldn't finish. That was Josephat who couldn't finish. Back comes Banks the other way. Banks with a layup and a score. So back came the Beavers the other way, and Banks put it home. Bulldogs lead 51-38. 20 points now for Banks. Left wing Noah Shy, under 10 minutes to go. Bulldogs holding on to a 51-38 lead. Noah Shy makes his move around Jazalek. Shy will take a short jumper. Shot is no good. Jazalek the rebound. Jazalek will hand it off to White. White at the right wing, top of the key. Left wing it goes now to Rashad. Rashad tries to get around a double team. Top of the key, it's taken by White. White on the drive, layup, counted and in. Beautiful finish by Mike White. And the Beavers now trail 51-40. Shy looks for some space. Shy will kick it out to Jade Spencer. Right wing to Josephat. Josephat back to Spencer. Spencer driving in, counted in. Beautiful finish by Jade Spencer.
Nice.
And the Bulldogs go 53-40.
Nice fake by Spencer there. Quick first step, right to the basket.
And absolutely, Ivan, Jade Spencer's having a big impact on this game. Driving it inside to Banks. Banks trying to get around a double team. Lost possession for a moment, kept it alive. Banks with a little jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebound is taken by Brooklyn. 8:45 remaining. Brooklyn up 53-40. Right wing to Cohen. Thought about a three, but he's... had a stoppage in play. I don't know what just happened. Jazalek appears to be grabbing his side.
So did someone call a timeout?
I think the Beavers had to call an injury. Jazalek's holding his back.
Okay.
And now he's on the bench. He went to the bench just now.
Well, he's down on the ground over there behind the bench.
Yeah, I think he might have injured his lower back.
Right.
He was holding on to his back. So the Bulldogs will regain possession. So no lost possession. Now Ori Cohen will inbound. Top of the key for Jade Spencer. Left wing for Josephat. Top of the key, it goes to Shy. Shy, watched by Rashad, tries to get around Shy, bumps off of him. Foul is called. It will be against Romello Rashad as he picked up now his third foul. And that's now going to put the Beavers at their fifth foul as a team. Still have another foul to give. Tesserero crossing half court. Tesserero right wing. He'll hand it off. Driving inside and could not quite put it home was Jade Spencer. It's taken back by Cambris. Right wing it goes to Rashad. Cambris will fire for three and a score. Beautiful shot by Cambris. And the Beavers trail by 10.
They aren't giving up just yet. Still plenty of time in this game for the Beavers to do what they want to get right back into it.
Bulldogs need to get another basket right back. Here comes Tesserero driving it in. And they call a blocking foul against the Beavers. Shot by Spencer won't count, but it's the 16th foul against the Beavers with 7:55 remaining. Denard picks up his third foul, even though it says it's his second. Bulldogs will inbound. That's the 16th foul on the Beavers, so now one more foul, they're in the penalty. Ori Cohen with the ball now out to Tesserero. Bulldogs with 10 seconds to shoot. Tesserero out to Shy. Shy traveled with the ball. That was a very close travel. The ball was about to be ripped out of his hand. He had no choice but to walk.
Right.
Right wing is Rashad. 7:33 remaining. Bulldogs with a 10-point lead. Right wing, this is being taken by Denard. Top of the key, Rashad. Left wing for Mike White. White to Rashad. Right wing, Denard. Denard will fire for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is taken by Josephat. He'll hand it off to Tesserero. Tesserero. Top of the key. Tesserero, left wing. Left wing it goes out to Josephat. Top of the key for Shy. Shy to Jade Spencer. Right low post. Spencer takes a shot on the side. No good. Rebound City College. 6:55 remaining. Rashad. Top of the key. Rashad. Left wing. It's taken now by Denard, here's a long three from White. No good. Rebound taken by Shy. Hands it off to Tesserero. Tesserero crossing half court. Tesserero kicks it out to Shy. 6:33 remaining. Brooklyn College up 53-43. Right wing is Shy. Right wing Tesserero. Left wing out to Shy, top of the key. He fires for three. Off the rim, no good. Tesserero got the rebound. Spencer had to get around a double team and kept possession. Tesserero, he'll fire for three and score! Michael Tesserero with a huge three. And the Bulldogs go up 56-43.
I didn't think Tesserero was going to take that shot because there was a hand right in his face, but it looks like he lined it up exactly how he wanted it.
And boy, if you're the Bulldogs, how big a shot is that? If you call that a timely hoop.
Right, and, I know Coach Baptiste has to be pleased with what he has gotten down low here tonight from his players. I mean, Jade Spencer coming back, Alpha Ba, Melman. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Absolutely right. As the Bulldogs, with 6:14 to go, leading by 13. Leading by 13, 6:14 to go, and these are, again, the pivotal minutes of the game right here. Can the Bulldogs finish? They're up 13, still have some time left to play. The Bulldogs have to continue to play this way they've played for the remaining 6 minutes.
Right, and again, you can do literally anything, with 6:14 left here in the second half, but it's a shame and it's unfortunate that someone like Tyler Banks, I've seen two things here tonight with the Beavers. One is Tyler Banks is one heck of a player, 20 points here tonight, still plenty of time left, but it just shows that he hasn't gotten much help out of his teammates.
Well, if you're the Bulldogs, if you can shut down Tyler Banks the rest of the game, you like your chances. Here's Cambrus with a long three. Off the rim, no good. Tyler Banks gets the rebound. Banks lost the dribble. A fight for the loose ball. Cambrus was able to get it back. Driving inside. Shot is no good, and a foul is called as Rashad was bumped to the basket. So he will go to the line. Free throws are coming up for Rashad. The second foul called against Alpha Ba. 5:55 remaining. Rashad at the line for two. First shot is up. It's good. Beavers trail 56-44 now. Second free throw is coming up.
These free throws mean a lot for CCNY if they really want to get back into this game.
Both free throws are good. And the Bulldogs' lead is now 56-45 with under 6 minutes to play. Tesserero looks for space. Melman is back in there for the Bulldogs. Along with Alpha Ba. Top of the key, right wing, Cohen. Cohen with a jump shot, no good, an air ball as Rashad takes it away. Rashad crossing half court. Rashad, good steal, anticipation by Tesserero. Gets it to Shy. Shy all alone, layup, can't finish. Tesserero got knocked down, but Shy played it out of bounds. And when the player's out of bounds, the ball's considered out of bounds.
Right.
And it's going to be Beavers' ball again with 5:31 to go. Shy just went a little too strong to the basket there on that last layup attempt. Rashad will take it, right wing. Cambrus to Banks with a jump shot. In and out, no good, did not get the friendly roll there. Tesserero will pick it up, gives it to Shy. Shy inside, can't get the friendly basket, but right there to clean it up was Ori Cohen. And that's Ori Cohen's first points of the second half with 15 points now. 5:07 to go. Bulldogs up 58-45. Right wing, this is Rashad. Rashad, top of the key, kicks it out from the left wing. And Mike White lost it. It's taken away by Brooklyn. Tesserero will take it. Tesserero slowing things down. Under 5 minutes to play. Bulldogs up 58-45. Right wing, top of the key for Alpha Ba. Left wing, Shy. Now Tesserero left wing. Tesserero to Melman. Top of the key, Ba. Right wing, Shy. Shy takes a long three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Melman tried to get a hand on that, but he hit his guy and was called for the foul.
Nice effort. Didn't think that he would be able to get his hand around.
Not at all.
The defender there, but nonetheless, I like what he did.
That's the third foul against David Melman. Bulldogs pick up their 5th foul, so they still have a foul to give. As now the Beavers come the other way. Mike White, top of the key. Over to Pezatowski. Top of the key, White. Left wing it goes inside to Rashad. Down low to Banks, and he scores. Beautiful behind the back shot. Bulldogs lead 58-47 with 4:16 to play. Shy crossing half court. Kicks it down to Ba. Ba to the top of the key for Melman. Now back to Shy. Taking time off the clock, very wisely doing so. Shy, right wing. Shy driving. Shot was blocked, deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Brooklyn ball. 3:57 remaining. Bulldogs will have 9 seconds to shoot. 22 points now for Tyler Banks in this game for the Beavers. Cohen will hand it off to Melman and a score. Beautiful pass, and David Melman right on the doorstep to put it home. That's 8 points for Melman. Bulldogs lead 60-47 with 3:45 left. Left wing, this is taken by Denard. Right wing to White. White with 13 to shoot. Kicks it out to the left for Denard. Denard, 10 seconds. Denard out to Pezatowski. Left wing for Rashad. Rashad has to fire up a long 3. Off the rim, no good. Pezatowski went down. Bulldogs still got the ball away despite the scramble. Tesserero will take it. Tesserero drives it in. Alpha Ba scores. Beautiful finish to Alpha Ba. Timeout, City College with 3:15 remaining. And those could very much be exclamation point buckets if you're the Bulldogs here. They lead by 15. That's 10 points for Alpha Ba.
You're right, and credit to Tesserero. We've seen him make that same exact pass quite a few times earlier in the first half. You know, we saw him go to Alpha Ba earlier. We saw him go to Jade Spencer as well. And here he is, yet again, going with the little alley-oop pass here in the second half.
You just love it. You just love the effort this Bulldogs team comes out with every single night. And right now the Bulldogs just have now maintained the lead. They're now up 15, 3 minutes 15 to play. And you really just have to love the contributions, again, from players on the Bulldogs that at the start didn't get a lot of playing time but are getting it now with the couple of players missing from this team. David Melman has come up huge. 8 points, making some great plays with his defense, and just being a good presence down low. You then add the 10 points from Alpha Ba. You add the 15 from Ori Cohen. You add the 12 from Noah Shy. And this Bulldog offense has literally been able to maintain a steady balance of scoring, whereas on City's side, it's been pretty much all of Tyler Banks. He's pretty much amounted for half of their offense tonight.
Right. And, you know, Jonathan, I got to be honest. I'm not surprised at how some of the Bulldogs have played here tonight, let alone the last couple of games, because, you know, you can't always see a player's full potential when he plays nearly half the minutes than what they're playing here tonight.
And for the rest of the scorers, I should mention, Mike White's been held to 5 points. Rashad has been held to 4 points, and then Denard is held to just 4. So the Bulldogs have really taken those 3 out of the game tonight, which was a big factor going in. But Banks trying to get around double team. A jump ball is called. Possession will go to Brooklyn with 3:08. Bulldogs did a very good job denying the shot from Tyler Banks. Noah Shy will get ready to take the inbound pass. Looks for space. Shy will get it to Tesserero. Tesserero trying to get around White. Tesserero brings it up. Crosses half court. Had the ball tipped a little bit, but Melman was able to get to it. And now back to Tesserero. Tesserero drives it into Melman. Scores! And David Melman continuing to take off. 10 points for the big man out of Argentina.
He's having himself a great game tonight.
One of the best games I've seen Melman play in my all season. Shot is no good on the 3 attempt, and that's going to be 3 free throws for the Beavers. And David Melman, with that foul, just picked up his 4th. So now you have to be very careful Melman does not foul out in this game. Wondering if maybe will Coach Baptiste make a sub or will he stay in? Free throw, though, is up for Mike White, and it's good. Both teams now have picked up their 6th foul each. So one more foul for either of these teams will put them in the penalty. 2:41 remaining. The first free throw from White is good. It's 64-48 Brooklyn. Second free throw's up. It's no good. And now we'll get the 3rd free throw. So third and final free throw coming up for Mike White, a play to release. And the shot is up, and it's good. So Mike White hits 2 out of 3. Bulldogs lead 64-49. Tesserero will bring it up the court. Tesserero will slow things down, kicks it out to the right wing for Noah Shai. And Shai intelligently will pass it out to Tesserero, taking time off the clock. And now Melman with it. Melman to Alpha Ba. Left wing Tesserero. 10 seconds to shoot. Tesserero will take a long 3 and a score! What a huge shot for Michael Tesserero.
That's the dagger.
Bulldogs up by 18, 67-49. White will kick it out to the left. Here comes Rashad. Rashad traveled with the ball, almost thought the Bulldogs may have fouled him, but Rashad just slipped and fell down, and he is beside himself, not happy with that call. Bulldogs lead 67-49 with 2:05 left. Ori Cohen will take the ball, hands it off to Shai. Shai has to cross half court, and he does. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. Brooklyn College with a very steady 18-point lead. Left wing Ori Cohen, top of the key Alpha Ba, right wing Tesserero. Tesserero tries to shake off the double team. Tesserero now has to get around White. 5 seconds. Tesserero will take another 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound could not be put home. Melman, good save by Ori Cohen. Bulldogs will get a fresh shot clock. That was a huge defensive play by the Bulldogs. Shai back to Tesserero, and the Bulldogs wisely killing time. And now Rashad intentionally fouls Tesserero. And Rashad just took a very dismal walk to the bench after doing that foul.
This is it, Jonathan. Without a doubt, this could be it.
Now the Beavers are going to empty out their bench. Bulldogs will bring back Alir Nadrecki into the game. Also now will come, for the first time, we're going to see Tremaine Elder come into the game for the first time for Brooklyn. We're going to see Ibrahim Music come into the game as well. Free throw for Tesserero is up, and it is good. Got the friendly roll. Sean Walker has now checked into the game for City College. Terrell Trim is back in there alongside him. Second free throw coming up for Tesserero. Shot is up. And Tesserero knocks down 2 big free throws. Bulldogs lead by 20. Tesserero will exit the game, and in will come Ibrahim Music. We have 1:20 to go in the game. Bulldogs up 69-49. This is Sean Walker, top of the key now for Terrell Trim. Trim to Walker. Walker hands it back off to Trim. Trim tries to look for space. Trim. 8 seconds to shoot for the Beavers. Trim threw it away. Possession, Brooklyn College with 55.7 seconds.
I saw a lot of dribble, but absolutely no ball movement on that possession.
And you're not going, can't win many games with that when you don't move the ball. 46 seconds and counting. Right wing. This is Elder. Out to the left wing for Shai. Far left corner for Music. Music, top of the key, Shai. Shai kicks it out to Elder. Elder will take a jump shot and got the friendly roll and in. First points as a Bulldog for Tremaine Elder. And the Bulldogs go up 71-49. Shot clock is turned off. City can hold for the final shot. Top of the key is Terrell Trim. Hands it off to Monfort. Back to Trim. Trim left wing. Trim is driving in. Layup is no good. Rebound kept alive, though, by Justin Hicks. Now the ball is turned over. And the Bulldogs, they don't even have to run another play. Shai is just going to hold on to the ball. And that is going to do it. A very nice win for the Brooklyn College men's Bulldogs as they knock off City College and sweep the doubleheader, winning 71-49.
And they're right back in action. You know, tough loss against CSI. Another tough loss right after that against Baruch College. But here they are, right back to their winning ways. Overall, nice win by Brooklyn College here tonight against the Beavers.
You love how this Bulldogs team bounces back. That's one of the great qualities of a good basketball team. You come off a couple of tough losses, you come right back with a huge win, put the losses behind you and learn from them. And Coach Baptiste has really just done a tremendous job getting this team ready to play for each game and not thinking about the last game. The Bulldogs were led by Noah Shai. David Melman pitched in huge in this game. Alpha Ba was big off the bench for the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs will go to 9-6 on the year. They go to 4-2 in CUNYAC play, and they will meet the John Jay Bloodhounds at the Doghouse in Manhattan this coming on January 16th next week.
And I'm glad you mentioned Coach Baptiste, because you and I had a little conversation with Coach Baptiste prior to tonight's game, and he told us that this Bulldogs team had to do a better job at playing 40 minutes, at playing an entire game, being able to finish a game, being able to hold on to your lead very well into the very end of a ball game. And the Bulldogs did not struggle with that whatsoever here tonight. Mm-hmm. So Coach Baptiste has to be very pleased with what his players gave on the court.
For every player on this team to contribute like they did, that really tells you a lot about a good basketball team. When you have good balance, when you have good veteran leadership, it goes a long way. I talked about how big Jade Spencer was coming back. You see the difference when Jade's here. He completely solidifies this team's offense. He really solidifies this team's energy and pressure. We're about to get two of the Bulldogs, by the way, coming into the door right now. It's Michael Tesserero and Jade Spencer we're going to get. All right. So we're going to get the both of them on the microphone. Oh, it's Noah Shai, excuse me. So it's going to be Tesserero and Shai we're going to get. And we're going to get Michael Tesserero on the mic.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Mike, very impressive game. Coming off two very rough losses to Baruch and to CSI. How does this team bounce back from a tough game like that?
Well, obviously we're playing out with a couple of starters are out, so it's just everybody just coming to practice hard, and everybody's excited to be playing, and we're just a bunch of dogs, so we don't care who's out on the court, we don't care who we're playing, we're going to play hard, we're going to play tough, and as you can see, that's the end result.
You guys recently just got back Jade Spencer. How important does he solidify this backcourt for the Bulldogs?
Oh, he's huge. I mean, other teams see him, and they don't want to go inside the paint because he's coming over and he's going to block your shot 9 times out of 10, and he's just huge. He's a big voice for us. He's a great player, so happy to have him back.
You guys will be going on the road in 5 days to the Doghouse at John Jay College, taking on a very, very impressive Bloodhounds team. Talking about what your guys' mentality will be going into that. How focused are you guys on that coming game for John Jay?
We're focused on every game, but same thing. We're going to go in hard, we're going to go in tough, and we don't really care who steps out on the court against us. You got to beat us. Don't matter who we don't have, who we have. We're coming out with an aggressive attitude, and we're going out hard to play hard.
Mike, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we're going to get our next player in. It's going to be Noah Shai coming on in. How you doing, Noah?
What's up?
Noah, very impressive victory for you guys. Really knocked down some big baskets in the second half. Talk to me about this team's chemistry and just how everybody's able to pick each other up after coming off a couple of tough games the past week.
We're short in numbers, and we just stay together. Ori Cohen comes up big. Nathan Josephat comes up big. Alpha Ba comes up big. So we're all together because we have short numbers, and we just all work hard.
And we've seen different players contribute in big spots. Today was a big game also for the big man, David Melman. Just incredible of a big 6'5" presence. Talk to me about the plays he made today and how important his offense was to the game.
David works hard every day in practice, so when it comes to the game, he played well today, and he always plays well. He always works hard. He's a smart player. People don't know that. He's a very smart player, so when he gets in the game, he does everything well, and it shows in practice. So he gets in the game, he does well.
As you guys finish to the second half of the season, you'll play John Jay 5 days from now. The rest of the CUNY ladder is going to be very big. You also will play Medgar Evers here next week. Talking about these kind of upcoming couple of games here and how important they're going to be going forward through the CUNYAC conference.
Yeah, we have tomorrow off, and then we come back to work on Sunday. So we got to prepare for John Jay on Wednesday. We got Medgar. Can't take them lightly either. They're all teams in CUNY are tough, and we almost took this team lightly, and they almost came back. So we can't take any team lightly. Medgar Evers, John Jay, can't take them lightly.
Noah Shai, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Bringing back Ivan on the mic. We also have just received the stats for the final end of the game. Once again, your final score, the Brooklyn College Bulldogs beat the CCNY Beavers 71-49. And it was Noah Shai, it was Michael Tesserero, it was Ori Cohen, Alpha Ba, and David Melman. Noah Shai, by the way, had a double-double, 12 points and 10 rebounds. And when you have 5 players that can all contribute equally and give you and just find ways to score for you. It gives your team such an advantage. It gives you just so much depth and trust you can go to with different players.
Right, and credit to Noah Shai and Tesserero, the two players that you just finished speaking to. But what really stands out to me here, Jonathan, is Alpha Ba, David Melman, and Jade Spencer combined 13 for 22.
Wow.
I mean, these guys are all down low underneath the basket, getting roughed up, and they managed to do that. That's a huge presence.
You have to get
in the
baskets
paint.
like that in the presence. You have to get points like that in the paint. Those are very important points. Those are cleanup type points if your previous shot doesn't fall. And for the Bulldogs to get those tonight in a big game like this, you have to take advantage of those opportunities. The Bulldogs are now 9-6. We're hoping they can keep that momentum going. And we're going to see this schedule gets a lot tougher. They're going to be seeing the rest of the CUNYAC. There's only one way to go, and that's up right now.
Right, and, thankfully, the Bulldogs were able to get someone like Jade Spencer back tonight. But who knows? We may see some other players, added onto the roster yet again as we get closer to the very end of the season. But tonight, this is what they needed, coming off of a 2-game losing streak. What a way to get things rolling again.
Absolutely. Once again, your final score from the West Quad, the Brooklyn College Bulldogs 71, the City College of New York Beavers 49. For Joe Leo, for Ivan Morabel, I'm Jonathan Perriente. Thank you so much for watching tonight's broadcast on YouTube.com, your home for everything Brooklyn. We'll be back on the 16th when the Bulldogs travel out to John Jay. Have a good night, everybody.